All right, so ciao ragazzi, my name is Scott, and today we are interviewing FKZ Gaming. This is part of like my shout out series where I can either interview the winners or do collabs with the winners. FKZ did win, was one of those three people who won, and he wanted to like be interviewed by me. And so now we're just gonna ask him like a bunch of questions. So FKZ, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So, first question. What inspired you to do YouTube in the first place? Like, was it a video that you saw, or was it a person that you saw on YouTube? Like, what inspired you to do YouTube?
Well, originally I'm doing YouTube because my friends from school, they started doing it first, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And they had some really funny content. And then they stopped doing it, and I was like, I don't know why they stopped doing it because they didn't have enough time and stuff. And I was like, well, I have enough time, so I'll make a new channel. I'll keep this going for you guys, and if you guys ever feel like coming back to it, I can help you guys out. And that's originally why I kept doing it. And then after that point, I felt like I wanted to keep doing it because when I looked back at my old videos that were like months and months old, I thought, wow, this is not just YouTube. This is like a memory builder for all like my people that watch. It's all memories and stuff. And I thought that was
Yeah,
pretty cool. So
yeah, understand. Like, going through YouTube is like an experience of its own. Like, you have it like your own personal life, but then you also have like a YouTube life where you meet other YouTubers, or you watch or you watch other YouTubers' content, and that becomes like a part of you, a part of your whole life in general.
yeah.
All right. Second question. Why the name FKZ?
Okay, well that was a pretty easy thing. I went through about three, including FKZ. I went through about three different names on YouTube. A lot of them having to do with like dragon and stuff like that. But then I looked at all the other people and I was like, wow, there's a lot of people with the same name as me. So then I had thought about it. I was like, I need to switch to something more original, to something like I'm probably going to be one of the only people with this name. And then I looked at my gamer tag on PlayStation, Flat Killzone, and then I
Yeah.
just thought, oh wow, let me just take the initials of these and then just use that. And yeah, that's basically why I chose FKZ. That's why I chose those three letters. And I just put gaming on it because FKZ by itself didn't sound right. So
Right. Right. Good question. What exactly do you do on your channel? Now, I know what you do on your channel, right? But some of my viewers don't know what you do on your channel. So, what exactly do you do on your channel?
well, well, I do a lot of gaming, mainly gaming. Sometimes I do a little bit of something different because if I ask for it, if I get asked to do something different, I'll do a little bit of something different. But majority of the time, I try to strictly stick to GTA videos because I know majority of my viewers already know that if they come to my channel, they're gonna see a lot of Grand Theft Auto 5. So I don't want to
Yeah.
really change that much because some people, that's what some people like, and I like to keep it simple. And I also just made my React channel, so if people want to see how I react to scary stuff, because I hate scary stuff.
Oh yeah.
But
Let me
yeah,
put that in the chat too. Hold on. Subscribe. I'm gonna have to like add that into the description as well. But yeah, guys, for anyone who's watching, make sure to also subscribe to FKZ Reacts, and that is FKZ's React channel. Um, you react to like a lot of horror stuff, right?
majority of the time.
Right, right. Um, will you only be reacting to like horror stuff, or like will you be reacting to like other
I
videos? And
mean, no, I would not only be reacting to horror stuff. It just seems like people know I get scared of like stuff like that, so they want to see the reaction. That's why a lot of the times when I get a video that people want me to react to, it's horror. I have gotten some other requests, and I actually am in the process of editing those videos. So
awesome. It looks like we have two people watching here. What's up, SyuL and CR7 Crystal? So thank you guys for watching right now. All right. So fourth question. So I noticed that like on a lot of your videos, you do like a lot of collabs with like your gamer friends. So tell us about your gamer friends. Like how did this all start?
Well, okay, so I've learned that once you've hit about like I would say above 100 subscribers, a lot of people that's just starting out with YouTube wants to like, do collabs with you because they think I could get like maybe a good 10 subscribers off this guy, maybe more. And so when I get messages from people like that, I choose who I like talk to them for a little bit. I choose because I don't want to just make collabs with people like random people and just like have them expect to get a lot of subscribers off of me or anything like that. I want to make collabs with people that I know will still be with me even after that. Even if they somehow pass me in subscribers, we will be willing to make videos with me. That's the type of people I usually choose to make videos with. And
Right.
sometimes my friends from school, like I said, the ones that stopped YouTube, I make some videos with them just for like the memory's sake of my YouTube channel.
Right, right. So like do some of your friends also have YouTube, like some of the friends that you collab with, do they also have YouTube channels
Hmm.
or not?
Yes, they do actually. That's why I should have been started doing this, but I recently just started putting links in my description because I did this thing to where I thought that it was going to give me my default link, but it didn't do that. Apparently, that's a completely different thing, so I had to actually do it manually. So I started doing that now, though. So
Okay, okay. Awesome. Yeah, it's good to like support people who collab with you on videos, try and you know, get them as much as support as well. All
right.
right. So what is the funniest memory you've had when playing with your friends, whether it was a YouTube video or whether it was just playing video games in general, not like recording games in general. What was your
Hmm.
funniest memory?
Oh man, like there be some times where like some of the funniest stuff happens, and like you either miss the recording chance to get it, or like there's a lot of stuff like that. I can't really remember any of those. I just know anytime you I'm gonna give it's kind of a basic answer for this. I don't have a specific answer because there's a lot of funny things, but anytime when I'm playing a game with my friends and then they're joking around obviously, but they start talking smack and then it just hits them back in the face. That's just like the best thing ever to me. I don't know why, but that makes me laugh so much. It's
Yeah.
like the moment when they think they're on the top and then something happens and then they just go to the bottom. It's just I don't know. It's just funny to me when stuff like that happens.
Yeah, like one of my favorite videos that you've done was I don't know if you remember this, but it was this video where um and then again, I don't play GTA 5, so I don't know like how the map system works. I don't know like what this map is called, but it was like this map where you have like the snipers on one end of the map, and then it's the other guys trying to get to the goal, and then someone sniped you, and you're like, ah, it hurts. It was
Yeah,
so
I think that was that was actually that was the it was that was a GTA. It was a ripoff of Gmod, the famous computer game almost everybody is
yeah.
playing, but it was a ripoff of that in GTA. That was a Death Run. That's what it was called. It was a Death
Oh,
Run. Originally, you're not supposed to snipe the people that you're playing with. You're supposed to shoot down things to land on top of them and knock them off. But he was mad at me for cheating earlier, and then he decided to snipe me back. And yeah, that what happened with that? It was pretty funny though. So
SyuL just asked a question. So he's asking you this. He's like, what do you use to record and edit your videos?
um, well, it depends. When I'm let me put it like this. When I'm recording with my PS4, I use just the PS4 because the PS4, in my opinion, and in most of the people that watch my videos, they say that they are okay with the views or the graphics of like the PS4 because the PS4, I think a majority of people, if you're watching on your phone, it only goes up to like what I believe. Well, a majority of some phones only go up to like 1080. Uh, what's it
Okay.
called? I forgot what it's called.
1080p, 1080 pixels.
Yes, yeah, 1080p, yeah. It only goes up to that. But with the way I record, it depending, I don't know why, but sometimes it allowed to go up to 1080, but sometimes it only stops at 750. But to be honest, I see a lot of people, the way I see it, when you're watching it on a mobile device, which is like at least I would say 60% of people watching YouTube is on a mobile device nowadays. They they're using their mobile device, which means they would probably be watching it in like 480. So I think it's like the perfect solution. And then when I'm doing my React videos, depending on where I am, like right here, if I'm in this location, I would probably use my phone to record just because when I have lighting, my phone has really good quality. But I usually sometimes I use my camera. I have a camera that actually, but I just like I only use that if I'm in the dark because it has a better quality than my phone. So
Okay.
I usually prefer to use the phone. So
Right. You also use like Share Factory sometimes, right?
oh yes, I use Share Factory a majority of the time because I only have a computer when I'm at my dad's house because my mom over here we don't have a computer. So I use Share Factory a majority of the time. To be honest, I love Share Factory. I
Yeah.
think Share Factory, to be honest, you could not really ask for a better editor on the PS4. I did not expect to be on the PS4. There's a little bit of mistakes, but nothing's perfect. So
Right, right. Like I remember while I was still like beginning, Share Factory was a really good editing application to start off with. A lot of YouTubers, even some YouTubers with like 500 subscribers, they still use Share Factory. So it's not really like about the editing software. I guess it's like about how you edit the videos and stuff, you know?
right. Like what I did with mine, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to have used it like this, and they just didn't implement a way for it. But what I did, like I said in my latest video, I like to do a lot of the same editing as Vanoss, which means I like to put funny sounds and funny music in.
Yeah.
But the funny sounds they don't have in Share Factory, which they should have this because this would make it a whole lot better. But they don't have a special like place where you could put funny soundtracks and like not funny soundtracks, but funny sound animations in like punching sounds and like honking sounds and stuff. They don't have stuff like that. So what I just use the music and just instead of putting music in, sometimes I just put like funny sound effects, and it works out in the end. But so they should probably fix that.
Right, right. All right, so final question. And I added this one last minute. So you recently uploaded a video on your gaming channel, and it was about you talking about how like maybe the biggest YouTubers on YouTube are making it harder for us smaller YouTubers. So I know like probably not a lot of my viewers watch that. So explain more depth into what you meant by that whole video.
Well, when I was talking in a video, I really meant, and like I kind of wanted to, I forgot, the only thing I forgot to add in that was I know that if I ever did get big, that YouTube video somebody would probably use it to backfire on me if I ever turn big. But I just think that there's too many people watching these big YouTubers, and then like you see in these comments, like anybody about I guess over a million subscribers, you see in these YouTube comments, people are like, "Oh, it would be nice if I could get a comment from blank and blank, whoever they're watching." And it's like you are watching these big YouTubers expecting a comment, even though there's like millions and millions of other people that are commenting in these videos. Some people which aren't even subscribed to them. That's why it's not just subscribers; it's viewers at the same time. When you could easily go to these small YouTubers who make just as good content, even better content,
Yeah.
and you could go over there, watch them. You could comment. You would most likely 80%, 90%, you will get a comment back, but people just don't see that. They just want to see, these big YouTubers talk to them, which I don't know. It's mind blowing to me.
Right.
That's just why me personally, like I said in the video, I don't watch big YouTubers. I only watch like one big YouTuber, and he has like 2 million. That's the only big YouTuber I really watch. And some people think that I actually watch people like that I'm subscribed to and that I watch. They think I watch them because they're my friends. I don't watch them because they're my friends. I watch them because I enjoy watching their videos. Like I'm not gonna sit there and watch a video that I'm not gonna enjoy Like
Right.
people think just because they're my friends or that I'm subscribed to them, it's like, oh, you just trying to support them. No, I'm not going to support somebody who's throwing out sloppy content, who's not even editing. Like I have friends who want me to subscribe to them and watch all their videos. They don't even edit their videos. They just throw it in there. Like I can't do that. It's
Yeah.
not that I don't want to. It's just that I can't watch something like that. It's too boring. I can't get into it.
Right. Right. And like the hardest part about being like a young and even a small YouTuber is that like you have all these big YouTubers just taking the spotlight, and when you have someone like you or other people that I know that are like you, where they put in the time that they probably even put in more time into a video, and then they don't get the recognition that they deserve, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know this YouTuber known as the Lemon Gamer. He edits a lot, and I respect him for that. But I also know another YouTuber known as Luke Mack. He's kind of like a, in my opinion, a famous YouTuber amongst us small YouTubers, and he edits as much as the Lemon Gamer, and you know he doesn't get a lot of recognition as the Lemon Gamer. You know, I was
Yeah.
thinking, yeah, I was thinking like a couple of months ago, I was thinking to myself, you know, maybe a smaller YouTuber should like go to like just tell YouTube, hey, give us 1 week per month to like show ourselves, or like at least show our videos on like that trending page that they always have on the YouTube app, because that could
Yeah.
really help us a lot, you know.
Like I feel like the trending part of YouTube or like videos that are trending, I feel like I feel like that shouldn't be because usually with on that they just put whoever's the top subscribers. It could be a completely crap video, but since they have a lot of subscribers, they put it on the trending. I feel like there should be a ratio. Like if you had like this many subscribers, so yeah, like I don't know, 300 subscribers, and then this video gets like what, like 10,000 views. That's pretty amazing. That should probably go on trending because like that means that video is doing something right. It shouldn't just
Right.
be, well, sorry, you're a small YouTuber. I can't put you on there because you're just not big enough. Like that's kind of how they're treating it. And I don't think that's fair.
Right. Like we
And
live in
I even see in some of these big YouTubers like some of these big YouTubers, they even say in their video, "Oh, I'm gonna edit this out," and then they're like, "No, I'm not. I'm too lazy." Like, I don't understand how people, and then people are taking that as a joke. I guess maybe I'm just taking it too serious, but when they say that in almost every single video, though, it's like that's not really a joke to me anymore. It's like they're actually being lazy, and people are actually okay with just watching this being sloppily put together. But
right.
I don't know.
Like what's his name? The Rad Brat. Now, I don't want to call out the Rad Brat, right? The Rad Brat is an awesome YouTuber, but like back in the day, he used to edit his videos, right? And when he did edit
Mm.
his videos, it was funny. Now, a lot of his videos are like very long. A lot of stuff could be cut out from them. And I compare his videos to mine, and I'm like, I actually put in a lot of hours into making my videos, and I'm thankful I have time to edit my videos because I know in the future I'm not, right? Like
Yeah.
I started YouTube because at the time I was naive to think that I could support my family off of YouTube. But now I'm at this point where I'm like, you know what? YouTube's not going to support me. I may do it, I may not, but I need to get a job, meaning I'm not going to have enough time to edit videos, meaning a lot of people won't watch my content anymore because I don't put in the time. So, you know, you compare my situation with someone like the Rad Brad who's doing YouTube full time, you know, and when he doesn't even put in as much effort as me or as someone that I know, it's hurtful, you know?
Yeah. And then like I don't really see this that much, so I'm not even that mad about this. But I still do see it, and I think this is kind of unexcusable to see this. But if you're a YouTube channel and you have more than one person, because for all those people that are just like doing YouTube by themselves strictly, which is rare because most people are with people, they're not just doing it by themselves. But for the people that are doing it by themselves, they kind of have an excuse. But the people that are doing this with more than one person, I don't understand how they can get through on YouTube, like not talk to any viewers for real and not edit their videos for real. Like, how can you like do sloppy editing when you have somebody who's actually probably getting paid just to edit too? Like,
Right,
I don't see how that is even. I don't understand how that's remotely possible to happen.
right, right. I also remember you saying in that same video about how the biggest YouTubers and stuff, you talk about sub for subs, and My opinion on that, I mean, for like, if someone were to say, "Hey, do you want to do a sub for sub?" I'd be like, "Sure," but then there's also the matter of trust, right? You don't want to subscribe to
Mm-hmm.
someone just because they asked you to, right? You like the whole point of YouTube was if you like someone's content, if you enjoyed someone's content, if you even laughed once, then subscribe to them. But
Right.
now for us smaller YouTubers, it's harder to come by. Now we need to do sub for subs and shout out series. And for like this shout out series, I really want to change it. You know, I really want to interact more with my viewers and more with other YouTubers by doing interviews. I want to prove my skill and prove other YouTubers' skill through like collabs that we can do, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But you know, like
See,
it's harder for us small YouTubers.
but like for sub, I just don't like. I understand if you were just starting out and like if you're trying to find a group of people, like you said, people you can trust, a group of people that will probably help you out and even maybe even make videos with you. That's the type of sub for sub I would be into. I would not be into the sub for sub where people are just subbing to you. They're probably not watching your videos. They're just subbing to you just so you can have more subscribers. As if, to be honest, subscribers that aren't watching you, what is that doing? That's not really doing anything, you know. It's just a number count that's not affecting. Like I have friends who did a lot of sub for sub. He did sub for sub all the way until like 100 subs, but now he's still averaging like what 15 views per video. Like I don't
Right.
understand why you would want to do that. It doesn't even, first of all, it doesn't look right. People can tell, oh, this guy, did he just ask people to sub for him and he subbed back? It's like, I don't understand why people, do
Right.
that type
Right.
of stuff for sub. I don't understand it.
Yeah, and then like for me, well, actually no, for everyone, for almost every YouTuber that I know, when we put in the time to do something, like you compare that to like a video, like you know how there are like these very random weird videos on YouTube that get like millions of views, and the person that uploaded that video has like 177 subscribers, and then you're just like,
Yes.
what?
Yes. Like actually in my latest video, somebody commented, he said that he didn't agree with everything I said, which is understandable. You don't have to agree with everything I said. I didn't expect everybody to agree with everything I said, but he gave me links in my comment section to two videos. I'm not calling these guys out, but Markiplier was one of them,
Hmm.
and then I think the other one was PewDiePie. I'm not sure. To be honest, I love Markiplier because he's pretty funny. He's naturally funny. I'm okay with that.
Right.
But like, I can't understand how like they're so liked,
Right.
And my dog just went off. But I don't understand because the video I saw with Markiplier, he was screaming, not screaming, but he was just, I don't know, he was swimming in a pool and then he
Oh,
acted
was
like
it
he
the
was
one
getting
with like
attacked.
the 14 million subs?
Hmm?
Was it the one like where he was celebrating the 14 million subs?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
He was like in the pool and then like he
He
had
was,
like another guy.
yeah. And there was like a guy attacked him on a swan or something.
Yeah. And then like they put like I guess he put carrots in his own mouth and marshmallows, and I was like, what?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess it was supposed to be like a punishment video for hitting a certain amount of subscribers. I think. I don't know.
I don't know either. But yeah, I think that's all we have for today. FKZ, I really enjoyed the conversation that we just had. Thank you for participating in my shout out series, and thank you for taking the time to be interviewed by me. Everyone, I want you to go and support FKZ right now. Go watch his content because a lot of his GTA videos are funny. And look at his dog. Shout out to his dog right now. What breed is that, by the way?
It's a miniature Doberman Pinscher.
Oh, okay. So yeah, shout out to his dog.
Dog.
Yeah, so make sure to go subscribe to his gaming channel, and from there you can also subscribe to his reaction channel. And yeah, that's all. That's all I gotta say. I guess
I just want to say thanks for having me on here, though. I appreciate it. It's not all the time you get to get interviewed. So
right, right. So yeah, any last words, FKZ?
I love you guys.
All right.
I
See you guys.
even if you're his subscribers, I still love you. I just want you to know that.
All right. See you guys later.
Yeah.